I want you guys' opinion on something because I just made a video about this guy who had to go out of town for work. This is the second time he went out of town for work and canceled a date. And both times he canceled them over text, whereas other times he's picked up the phone and called. I'm not that interested in that guy, but I think in hindsight, when he canceled the first date, I think I should have just cut it off. I think I should have cut it off because I think I was too understanding and too easygoing. And the question really is, how understanding and how easygoing should we be? I understand canceling a date if you're in the hospital, your kid is in the hospital, or you're called into work because you have a job that requires it because you're on call or something. This guy works for himself. It was a job he decided to take. And he has a lot of little jobs that are like for the day. So he's done this twice to me already. And that's why I was very unsure about him. I kept saying, I don't want to text you. I don't want to call. I want to get together in person. And then he honored that for 10 days. But then one night while his kids were sleeping, he texted me because he was thinking of me, wanting to know how I was doing. And I was pissed because I was thinking, that's right, you're lonely and you're bored. Let's hit up Sharzad and whoever else he wants to hit up, whatever, I don't care. But he still hadn't scheduled a date and he was texting me. I didn't like that. And I kind of went off on him, and my friend said that I was too reactive. But I think she was wrong. I should not have listened to her because I had the feeling all along that this guy wasn't going to show up for dates. But he was talking a good game, not trying to sext or anything, but how interested he was in me and how he wanted to get to know me and sharing things about his life and being pretty open. Like, he obviously enjoys an emotional connection and he doesn't need it to be a sexual connection. So that part was good, and he was pretty vulnerable. That part is good, but he was never available. And I don't know if he was even honest enough with himself, but he led me on. I kept thinking, why would this hot guy, 10 years younger, be so interested in me? He's so vulnerable and so masculine. And I don't know if he was or if he wasn't. I don't know, but he is unavailable. And he led me on, and I think in the back of his mind, he always knew that if work came up, he would take it. But he didn't share that with me. And he had told me today was his day off, and then he took this job. Now, I've been in this situation where, because I have work that's very intermittent, I've been in the situation of having plans with a friend, and work comes in, and I turn down the work because I want to be with that friend. And other times I want to take the work. So I've had to learn to be very, can I afford to take the day off? Do I value this event or this friend or this meeting with this friend enough that if work comes in, I can say no to the work? I've had to be very intentional because canceling for work doesn't fly well with people. It's not respectful to the person that I'm meeting. And so I have to really think about that. And in the case of like a date, I don't go on that many dates, so I definitely would not cancel a date to take work. And I would not cancel anything that I had planned with my kids for work. If I had plans to go to dinner with a friend, like yesterday I went to dinner with a girlfriend, I would not have canceled that for work. In fact, someone did call me for work, and I turned it down because I was looking forward to seeing my friend. I turned down, some good money. So I think that he played me, either intentionally or not intentionally. But I always go back, you guys, this is what I do. I always go back to the first red flag. And the first red flag was canceling the first date. We were supposed to go to some live music, and 2 days before he texted me that he had to go out of town for work. So, I don't know. I mean, sometimes people do go out of town, but And then, then his kids were here and a date still had never happened. But meanwhile, he's still trying to stay in touch with me. He's trying to text me, he's trying to call me. I try to weed people out like that. I have like a really fun time. I do this with other people who had bad relationships or marriages. I go back to the beginning and I try to find the red flags because they're always there. They're always there. I really think that canceling a first date is not a good sign. Now, I think if somebody had a legit reason, they could pick up the phone and go, hey, you know what? I know I had this date with you. I was really looking forward to seeing you. I've got to take this job. How about you and I get together on Monday when I'm back? And then actually show up instead of I got called out of town with nothing else. I think that's what. I don't know though. I don't know. Or this is what I think would have done. This would have made me not mistrust him if he would have said, you know what, I got called out of town for work. I'm leaving in the morning. Are you free tonight? Let's meet for a drink. Let's meet for dinner. That would have been fine. I think then I would not have mistrusted him. Then I would have understood. I think I picked up on his unavailability. I think that's what I picked up on right away because I'm very sensitive to unavailability. I have like a sensitivity to unavailability. If a guy is available, I'm pretty chill. I'm not needy, but I pick up on unavailability. I think that's what it was. That's what I think. But what do you guys think? I want to know what you guys think. But please, you guys, please don't lecture me. I'm really trying to work through my stuff. I don't want to be lectured. I don't want to have advice. I would just invite you, please, if you leave a comment, please, gentlemen, tell me what you would do or what is appropriate. Please don't lecture me or anything or tell me what to do. Maybe just share how you would do it. Or ladies, how you would handle it. You can judge him all you want because I think he was a jerk. But don't judge me. I'm just trying to experience dating and, be kind. And I think I was overgiving and too understanding. I think that I was too giving. I did not like the text I'm out of town because he would have known and he could have scheduled something. Even on the way out of town, he could have been like, hey, you know what? I've got to go out of town for work on my way out of town. I can swing by and let's grab a cup of coffee. He didn't do that. That's what it was. I picked up on that running away thing. And I bet that's probably why his wife left him. She probably, would have gotten pissed off at all the running away stuff, is what I think. But what do you think? And please don't judge me. I'm very sensitive to criticism. I don't like it. So please don't criticize me, okay? I'm just trying to learn here. Thank you.